Hi folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. As always, that's it, you guessed it. This is that channel where you get to see this old git talk about modern games. So for today's in-car comments, a few things I want to discuss today. First of all, to keep you up to date with what's going on in JokeGate. On Friday, my account was unsuspended after 24-hour suspension. So I decided to message the main person who's in control of that group. So I messaged them on Friday, and it's now Monday, and radio silence. Absolutely nothing has come back from them so far. So, I mean, I would think it'd be pretty important, wouldn't it, to let people know why, one, your post was taken down, and two, your account suspended, and three, why you've been given a top contributor badge. But nothing, absolutely zero. All we know is it was suspended because it went against community standards. So I will keep you up to date, folks, if I do get a reply from them. If I don't hear anything today, then I'm going to message and badger some of the other admins in the group to see if they can give me an answer as to why, because I think it's going to be quite amusing, whatever the reason is. I really do. So I will keep you posted when I hear more on this one. Now, last week we had released, after the State of Play, we had released the free game, which was Silent Hill, The Short Message. I finally got round to playing it, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts on that, really, if you haven't played it already, or maybe you have. It's free, just download it, folks. Yeah, it's pretty dark, actually. It's pretty, some of the subject matter, I don't want to say too much in case it sort of spoils it for you guys, but it's all to do with sort of social media, and I've got to be careful what wording I use here because I know YouTube might get a little bit upset, but to do with people expiring themselves. That's probably the best, safest way I can put it. I would honestly say, if, and this is being serious, folks, if you've got any sort of family experience of this sort of thing, maybe, you know, it might not be something that you want to play, I would say, because it might play with your thoughts a little bit. That's all I can say. I found the subject matter pretty dark, to be honest. And if this is, you know, I think this is like a teaser of where they're wanting to lead, as I said before, where they're wanting to lead the franchise of Silent Hill. And if this is the way it's going with this sort of content, I think future Silent Hills are going to be very, very dark. And like I say, I think it would affect quite a lot of people with its subject matter. So just be warned of that, folks, if you haven't played it and you've got experience, is the only way I can sort of put it nicely, of those sort of subjects, you know, then I would just be wary. Just be wary when you play it, because it might not make you feel too great. But overall, the gameplay itself, the graphics are really, really nice. It's sad that it's only running in 30 FPS. There was no option to go into performance mode, but hey, it was free, as we know, so you can't really ask for too much. But yeah, the graphics were very, very nice. The gameplay, there's no guns or anything like that. It's literally, you've just got to run. That's literally it. There's a bit when you're being chased by, how can I describe the enemy? Like a flower bucket person or something. I'm not quite sure what type of enemy it is, but yeah, it's like a flower bucket person. Now, I haven't completely finished it. I'm right near the end, but I was getting a bit frustrated at one point, so I just put it down and was playing something else. So I am going to get it finished because it's only about an hour and a half, 2 hours long. But yeah, I would say it's enjoyable. Like I say, there's some dark subject matter in there. It runs okay. I heard other people complaining about the controls. Yeah, the controls are a little bit slow. I'll tell you what the controls reminded me of. They reminded me of playing on the old PS3 controller, where I found the thumbsticks were very sort of floaty and quite slow to react. I never really got on with the PS3 controller, to be fair. So yeah, people complain about the controls. I didn't find them too bad. Yes, they're a bit slow. Again, I mean, when you try and go fast, you literally can't move any faster than an asthmatic ant carrying some very heavy shopping. I mean, it's that slow. But like I say, if you haven't played it, definitely download it. It's definitely worth it. Now, just a bit of news before I forget. I've heard more on Starfield coming to PlayStation. Apparently now it's being released after the Shattered Space DLC is being released for Xbox. So as soon as they've released that DLC, then apparently that's when we're going to be getting Starfield on the PlayStation. I've spoken about this before. It's not something I'm going to pick up on PlayStation myself. As I've said before, I wonder if it's actually going to be that popular on PlayStation, because everybody's going to have to pay 70 quid for it. I don't know. We'll sort of have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts, folks. Let me know down in the comments what you think, whether you're going to get Starfield if it comes to PlayStation. Let me know if you've played this, a short message and how you got on with it. And that's it for today, folks. It's just a very short video. So until next time, guys, I shall see you on the other side. Adios.